It took me forever to figure out how to get this stupid camera to work. I got a new camera. It's a Sony RXO, I believe. It's supposed to be the great new little camera. It's about the same size as a Hero 5, but it has, oh man, it has menus up to wazoo. More many menus as the old quote unquote professional cameras used to have. In any case, you see here the difference here is I'm back in the hotel. This is a weekend. And I tell you guys, on a lot of weekends I will take, especially lately, because I'm getting ready for summer. A lot of weekends I've been doing it at a hotel. I got a friend who's taught me how to get discounts, so I'm getting a middle class hotel for a Motel 6 price. Not there's anything wrong with Motel 6s, but they don't have internet TV, which they have here. In any case, what I'm looking at is the Zero Breeze. I got it out of my van because I really need to work on it to make sure it's functioning. It appears to be doing pretty good. I'll switch it on just so you can show that I can show that it comes on. There. It was red, so now I've got it, and now it's on. And it's loud enough. It eventually levels out though, because it is an AC. So now the motor is beginning to mellow out, and it does begin to cool after a while. I've had it in here, and I've had it going for a while, so I want to make sure it's functioning. If not, I'm putting up all these solar panels for nothing. No, not really. I'm putting up enough solar panels where I probably could run, say, a 5,000 BTU intelligent, was it Energy Star type of AC. That's basically what I'm doing. That's I'm trying to get it neck conditioned so on a bright sunshiny day I can run it, and maybe run it the majority of the day without running my batteries down to danger level. But with this Zero Breeze, if it functions moderately well, it did last year, but I only had it about, what did I order? I ordered it in June, was it May or June, and I didn't get it until August, September. There was a lot of trade war going on stuff with China, still is, and whatever was, it sat on the dock for like 3 or 4 weeks once it did get here. So it finally did get here, and it is cooling. So I just had to get this out, and since I'm in the hotel for this weekend, or at least one or 2 days this weekend, I'm not sure if it's going to be there tomorrow. I thought I would actually get it out and dust it off, because it only worked for, like I say, a week or so before it got too cool for it. So that's basically what I've got here. Now, of course, I'm watching internet TV, which is the reason I'm not at a 20 buck a day hotel with my discount. I just want to watch my internet TV over the weekend. And once I've told you before, I was, if you include utilities, I was paying like $2,000 plus a month to live where I used to live. So 150 bucks every week or 2 weeks is nothing compared to what I have paid. So I've got that going. I think I might have mentioned this in another video. I ordered one more 50-watt solar panel because I have 750 watts and a 200-watt panel I can attach. I wanted that last 50 watts so I can brag about having 1,000 watts of solar on my normal size van. Extended, but a normal van. So I just want to give you a quick rundown. So let me get back in front of this thing. It's running pretty good. I'm running this in the hotel. I'm not running it long enough because it does eventually begin to burp up a little water down here, but not the length of time I'm testing it in here. I do have a little hose for that in the van, so I can just plug that hose in and then run it through a little exit hole that I've got available to drain it off. And see, that's on full blast now. It's pretty loud, but it's dropping my head down here. But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, so I've really got no complaints. Anyway, I want to give you a quick rundown of what I've been doing, and this is one of the reasons I've been doing it. 1,000 BTU fan, which is about all I need for my little van. If this thing works the entire time, I will have 60% more electricity than I would need to run this on a consistent basis, as long as I'm pretty smart about cloudy days and keeping my backup batteries charged, which is what I was going to run this off. I was going to isolate it from my entire electrical system and put it on these little auxiliary batteries. And so far, when I was during the little bit of time I tested last year, I'm getting like 3 hours out of these auxiliary batteries, and those were low-end auxiliary batteries. These are more mid-range, so maybe I can get 3.5 hours out of each one of those. And I'm also working on a plot where I will have this thing ready, so if need be, I can hook the 300 watts I've got outside the top of the van with the 500 that's on there. Well, it'll be 300 when I get the other panel up. And then I can just plug it in, and all of a sudden I have 800 watts right on going into my one battery system, and then I run this off an inverter, off of the inverter. All right, that's all I've got. I will talk to you later. I'm trying this little camera. I hope it's working right, because my other cameras are bad, or maybe the movie maker is bad. I'll just say my cameras are bad, and I have a Dodge Reality for most of my life. I might as well finish off my life the same way.